The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Boys Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, Van Buren County Warrior basketball fans. On behalf of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network, I would like to welcome you to another radio and digital broadcast presentation of a Van Buren County Warrior Boys Basketball. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth tonight from Eddyville, Iowa, Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont High School. We've got IHSAA Class 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 first round action for you as the Van Buren County Warriors are on the road to take on the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont, otherwise known as the EBF Rockets. Tip time tonight, just under 19 minutes away, scheduled for 7 p.m. We have a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast this evening. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those two ways on this Monday, February 16th, 2026, to make this broadcast part of your evening, a big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without the wonderful audience that you are. Mr. Connor Davis, control board operator with us tonight, back at the station inside the studio in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons, making all the right moves to make this thing run smoothly for all of us. And once again, I am alongside my camera operator, on-site producer, Miss Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We are all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and all of us consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this evening. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going right down the list with you, as I always do here in the Warrior Basketball pregame show. I'll give you the in-game sponsorship as we go. As I said, this is the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior pride countywide. The school district sponsors the pregame show and all the made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters this evening. All the quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4 are brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The postgame show tonight brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the year. I think I'm going to be able to talk to the girls' coach, Randy Smith, at halftime of tonight's boys' game. Those are brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. Today's halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. My conference standings, we'll get into those as soon as we get into the pregame stats after this first break. The conference standings brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. The game recap brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. We'll get to that in the postgame show. They're in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Tonight's player of the game for the Warriors, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. All my quarter recaps. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points tonight brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts this evening. Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. And the pregame stats, which we'll get into after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you are in the Keosauqua area, the Van Buren County area, and you need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They are the biggest reason of why these broadcasts can be brought to you and heard over the air at 92.7 KTWA, also viewed on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. You know how we do things here. We're going to start the Warrior Boys pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District with a 3-minute break. Then when we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff I have prepared for you in the pregame show. We'll take a look at both teams, how they're doing on the season, wins and losses for each one, the conference standings, leading players for each team, all the tournament action around the area tonight for the conference teams, all that and more still to come in the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District after this 3-minute break. We're working our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off of IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5 District 9. First round action, the Van Buren County Warriors on the road to take on the EBF Rockets. Back with you to continue the pregame show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
All right, we are back with you here, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from EBF High School, Eddyville, Iowa, getting set for IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5 District 9 first round action. The Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont Rockets. This is a Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, county-wide. Let's continue the pregame show. We're doing a breakdown of both teams, getting into all the stats that I have prepared for you tonight. We'll start with the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont Rockets. Head coach is Jason Leffler, assisted by Andy Heinley. Next action, the winner of this game goes to Regina Catholic Thursday, February 19th of this week, a 2A Substate 5 District 9 semifinal, 7 p.m. tip up there in Regina. That's the winner of this game. That's where they go. They are the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont Rockets in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record into tonight's action: 7-14 on the year, 4-6 at home, 3-7 on the road, 0-1 in neutral site games. They compete in Class 2A, the South Central Conference, with an enrollment of 208. Conference record for EBF was 7-7 in the last 5. They are 0-5. Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont wins this year have come twice over Davis County, twice over Cardinal, Albia, Clark Community from Osceola, and Sheraton. While their losses have come to Pella Christian, Clark Community, Sheraton, twice to Knoxville, Oskaloosa, North Mahaska, twice to Centerville, Pekin, Albia, Montezuma, Linville Sully, and PCM, that's Prairie City Monroe, a little bit farther up the highway towards Des Moines from Eddyville. Last time out for the Rockets was Thursday, February 12th, a 65-44 loss. That was right here at home to the PCM Mustangs, I believe. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Rockets on the season in the scoring department. Gavin Spar leads him at 11.9 a game. Austin Langstrad at 9.7. Emmett Houlihan at 9.0 even. That's the leading scorers for the Rockets. Rebounders, Emmett Houlihan 6.0. Gavin Spar 5.1. Dalton Brinegar 4.5 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for EBF. Taryn Bechtel 2.2. Gavin Spar 2.1. Emmett Houlihan 1.8 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Rockets. Dalton Brinegar at 1.3. Emmett Houlihan 1.1. Also Austin Langstrad at 1.1 steals per game. The EBF Rockets average 50.9 points a game, give up 61.2, negative 10.3 on the difference. They shoot 38.1% from the floor, 27.9% from behind the arc, and 62% even from the free throw line. I could not find a historical matchup on Varsity Bound between these two teams. So EBF's last tournament win was in the 23-24 season. They defeated Mid-Prairie before losing in the next round. All right, let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warriors as a warm-up clock, 8 minutes, 20 seconds left on it. For the boys, and the Warriors, head coach is Nathan Shellman. He's assisted by Bryson Starnes and Andrew Lowry. Like I said, the winner of this game on Thursday of this week, February 19th, goes to Regina Catholic, a 7 p.m. tip there in a two-way Sub-State 5, District 9 semifinal. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record into tonight, 6-16 on the year, 2-7 at home, 4-9 on the road. Have not yet played a neutral site game. The Warriors compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division, with an enrollment of 162. Conference record for Van Buren County was 1-13. In the last 5, the Warriors are 1-4. I should mention these are the pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's take a look at wins and losses on the year for Van Buren County. They have defeated New London, Cardinal, Fairfield, Davis County, Columbus, and Highland, while their losses have come twice to Burlington Notre Dame, Centerville, twice to West Burlington, twice to Mediapolis, twice to Holy Trinity Catholic, twice to Danville, twice to Central Lee, New London, Clark County, Missouri, and Twin Cedars. That was the last time out for the Warrior boys. Monday, February 9th, a 76-74 loss at Twin Cedars. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors on the season in the scoring department. Will Cora leads them at 12 points a game. Kinnick Millard at 10.5. Jace Duncan at 8.7 points per game. In the rebounding department for Van Buren County, Kinnick Millard at 6.0, Lincoln Bainbridge 4.6, Jace Duncan at 4.5 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for the Warriors, Will Coral at 2.7, Jace Duncan, Landry Leffler, Brandon Taylor, all at 1.7 assists per game. Steals leaders, Duncan leads them at 1.6 steals per game. Will Coral, Brandon Taylor, 0.9 steals per game. The Warrior boys average 51.5 points a game, give up 68.4, negative 16.9 on the difference. They shoot it at a 37.8 clip from two-point range, 29.8% from behind the arc, 55.8% from the free throw line. And the Warriors' last tournament win came in the 2019-2020 season over Cardinal, and that was right here at EBF. All right, let's take a look at the conference standings. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs, and even drive one home today. In the Super Conference, North Division for the boys, Hillcrest Academy 18-4, 15-1. Pekin is 18-4, 13-3. Winfield Mount Union 13-7, 13-3. Waco's 11-10, 11-5. Columbus 9-12, 7-9. Wapello 5-16, 5-11. Lone Tree 6-15, 3-13. Highland 3-19, 3-13, and Louisa Muscatine 3-18, 2-14. It's the overall record, followed by the conference record. In the South Division of the Super Conference, where the Warriors call home, Burlington Notre Dame 20-2, 14-0. Mediapolis 14-6, 11-3. Central Lee is 14-7, 9-5. West Burlington 12-8, 8-6. Holy Trinity Catholic 14-7, 7-7. Danville's 12-9, 5-9. New London 6-16, 1-13, and Van Buren County 6-16, 1-13 as well. We can check the boys' South Central Conference standings. That's where EBF resides. Knoxville 18-3, 13-0. Centerville 16-5, 12-2. Sheraton 11-11, 8-6. Albia 8-12, 7-5. EBF 7-14, 7-7. Clark Community 5-16, 5-8. Cardinal 4-18, 0-14, and Davis County 2-19, 2-12 as we tick down to just under 5 minutes left here on the warm-up clock. All right, I've got all the tournament action in the area lined up, so let's see if I can get through it first, and I'll challenge all of you to stick with me on all of these games as well. Lots of information right here to get to you, but I think that it is important. Let's start in Class 1A. In a game that happened last Friday, New London defeated Highland 54-34. That was 1A, Sub-State 5, District 9, first round game. Happening tonight, since New London beat Highland, they go to Burlington Notre Dame in a 1A Sub-State 5, District 9 quarterfinal, 7 p.m. start there. Also happening tonight, Danville's at Winfield Mount Union in a 1A Sub-State 5, District 9 quarterfinal, 7 p.m. The winners of New London and Burlington Notre Dame and Danville and Winfield Mount Union, they will meet in the next round. Also happening tonight, Seymour is at Pekin for the boys, a 1A Sub-State 5 District 9 quarterfinal happening at 7 p.m. Waco is at Holy Trinity Catholic, a 1A Sub-State 5 District 9 quarterfinal happening at 7 p.m. And the winner of those two games will meet in the semifinal. Seymour is at Pekin and Waco at Holy Trinity Catholic. The winners there will meet. Also in 1A, a game that happened last Friday, Lone Tree 85, Belle Plaine 51. That was a 1A Sub-State 5 District 10 first round game. So Lone Tree, since they beat Belle Plaine, they go to Calamus-Wheatland tonight, 1A District Sub-State 5 District 10 quarterfinal happening at 7 p.m. And Wapello is at Hillcrest Academy in a 1A Sub-State 5 District 10 quarterfinal also happening at 7 p.m. All right, let's get to the 2A action. Van Buren County right here to take on Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont, February 16th. That's a Class 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 first round happening at 7 p.m. We're right here to call that one. And then also the winner of this game will go to Regina on Thursday, February 19th of this week. That'll be a 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 semifinal happening at 7 p.m. Cardinal is at West Burlington tonight in a 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 first round game happening at 7 p.m. just like ours. The winner there between Cardinal and West Burlington will go to Central E Thursday, February 19th, a 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 semifinal happening at 7 p.m. Louisa Muscatine is at Mediapolis tonight, a 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 first round game. The winner there goes to Mid Prairie Thursday of this week, February 19th, 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 semifinal. That's happening at 7 p.m. Columbus from the north is at Durant, 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 first round game happening at 7 p.m. tonight. The winner goes to Northeast this Thursday, February 19th, 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 semifinal happening at 7 p.m. And Louisa Muscatine, they're at Mediapolis tonight, a 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 first round game. The winner there goes to Mid Prairie this Thursday, February 19th, 2A Sub-State 5 District 10 semifinal happening at 7 p.m. Also happening tonight, other area teams, Davis County is at Grandview Christian in a 2A Sub-State 6 District 12 first round game. The winner there goes to Centerville Thursday of this week, February 19th, for a 2A Sub-State 6 District 12 semifinal. The Fairfield boys, the 3A brackets have not been released yet. They go to Clear Creek Amana tomorrow. Well, we'll be up there right with them. We'll be over there at Regina to do the girls game. And like I said, they're still waiting on the district assignments for boys 3A. All right, we're ticking down here. We got time for, let's do one more 30-second break. We'll come back for the starting lineups. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here inside the Temple Radio broadcast booth. Hope you enjoyed the boys' edition of the pregame show, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. Pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. The conference standings were Slayton Polaris. Tonight's opening tip will be brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Starting lineups are Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. And the quarters, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. All right, they let the warm-up clock tick all the way down to 0. That certainly helps the broadcaster's timing out as far as the pregame show goes. That'll complete the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show, and we're about to get starting lineups here in this IHSAA Class 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 first round tournament game. Warriors on the road to take on the EBF Rockets. Control right now with the PA announcer here inside the gym. He'll go through, he just announced the winner of this game goes to Regina like I did. He'll go through his sportsmanship read, and then as soon as he's done with that momentarily, we should be getting starting lineups. Warrior fans, for those of you listening in, I think Cree Kite not playing tonight. He's on crutches in the warm-up line. Twisted his ankle in practice, so be a little bit of a change in the starting lineup. And PA announcer still going through his sportsmanship read. Sonia will put up the starting lineup graphic as soon as we get going there that we have prepared for you. All right. Here we go. Starting lineup for Van Buren County, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. Number 1 is Will Coral, a junior guard at 6'3". Number 3 is Jace Duncan, a sophomore guard at 5'10". Number 5 is Landry Leffler, a junior guard at 6 foot even. Number 10 is Kinnick Millard, junior guard at 6'3". And number 12 for Cree Kite is Caden Simmons, senior forward, 5'10". Once again for the Warriors, it's Coral, Duncan, Leffler, Millard, and Simmons. For EBF, 0 is Taryn Bechtel, junior forward at 6'2". Number 1 is Austin Langstrad. He is a junior guard at 5'8". Number 3 is Emmett Houlihan, junior guard forward at 6'3". Number 13, Dalton Brininger. And number 13 is Dalton Brininger, junior forward at 6 foot even. And number 23 is Gavin Spar, a senior forward at 6 foot even. Once again for EBF, it's Bechtel, Langstrat, Houlihan, Brininger, and Spar. We'll take a 2-minute break for the national anthem and come on back for tip-off. You're tuned into Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, ready for tip-off. Brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warriors, left to right as I see it. Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont, right to left. Warriors in their traveling black uniforms, orange numbers, letters, a little bit of orange trim. Eddyville in the home whites. They got black numbers and letters outlined in gold. Some black gold splash down the sides of their uniforms. And it looks like it's going to be number 3, Holohan, to jump it up against Simmons. Scoring table ready. There's the whistle. Tap controlled by Holohan. And Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont will have the first possession of the night. Warriors come out in a man-to-man. Langstrat to the right side for Holohan. Right of the key for Bechtel. Back to Holohan. Into a cutting Bechtel. He'll dribble underneath the hoop. Not there. A kick out. Now back to the corner. A 3 on the way is good out of the corner. That's number 1, Langstrat. Starting the scoring tonight. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont up 3-zip. 7:32 to go first quarter. Will Coral to the front court. To the right side, Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont looks like they're in a man-to-man as well. Landry Leffler will take a 3, top of the key. Missed that one badly to the left. Rebounded by number 3, Holohan. Here comes Langstrat. Guarded by Jace Duncan, left side for Spar. Down into the post to Bechtel. He'll give it to Spar, who slipped and fell down and traveled with it. Some perspiration on the floor there. That was a hard fall. Turnover Eddyville. Their first possession back to the Warriors. 7:08 to go here, first quarter, 3-zip. Eddyville with the lead. I'll just refer to him as EBF for the rest of the night. You'll know what I mean. Coral to the left side, a screen by Millard, not there, over to Leffler. Now Duncan, top of the key. He'll dribble to the free throw line. He'll kick it out. Landry Leffler, 3 on the way, left of the key. That's off to the left. Rebound fought for. Gathered in by Langstrat. Austin Langstrat down the right side, heading towards the hoop. He's bumped by Duncan. No foul, a kick out. They'll work it to Spar, top of the key 3. Left it short. Gets his own rebound. Tried to kick it out. Is it saved? Well, it was saved, but right to Millard. All the way down to Leffler. That pass intercepted by number 3, Holohan. Turnover Warriors. Here comes Spar down the left side of the lane. He'll dish it across. Layup missed. The right side by number 13, but Spar gets the rebound. He'll put it up from the left side. No good, but a whistle stops play, and I believe he's going to go to the line for a couple. Fouls on number 5, Landry Leffler. His first, team first. So number 23, their leading scorer, Gavin Spar. Senior forward at 6 foot even to the line. He's a lefty for 2. First is good. 4-0 EBF. Spar has 1. And a second free throw. Couple of rhythm dribbles. It's in the air. That one's good as well. He switched them both. 2 for 2 on that trip for Spar. It's 5-0 EBF. Here comes Landry Leffler across the timeline. Man-to-man from Eddyville. He'll give it to Will Coral. Right of the key, between the circles. He'll go back to the right side. A spin, cut off there. A kick out to Landry Leffler. He'll fake and give it to Duncan. A 3 left of the key for Jace. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Holohan. 5th rebound for EBF, none for the Warriors. Here comes Langstrat, guarded by Duncan across the timeline. He'll go to the left. And Duncan going to get a foul out high against number 1, Langstrat. Duncan's first, team second. Inbound by number 3, Holohan to Langstrat. He's across the timeline. He'll go to Holohan on the left wing. Top of the key, Simmons went for the steal against Spar. He'll kick it over, 3 on the way, left corner. That's too long, missed by number 3, Holohan. Rebound to Will Coral. Will bring it up with 30 on the timer. 5.5 in quarter number 1, 5-zip Eddyville. A screen right from Simmons. Coral to the top of the key, gets it tipped away, has to go back and get it. Millard on the left side now against Spar. Kinnick Millard will drive and kick to a cutting Jace Duncan along the right side of the lane. Shot high up off the backboard, and it goes for Jace Duncan. He gets the Warriors on the board. It's 5-2 EBF, 5:10 to go first quarter. Langstrat across the timeline, center court. Guarded by Duncan. He looked for a back cut, and it's tipped, but he gets it to number 0. Bechtel, who reverse layup, goes from the left side. Bechtel on the board with 2 points. EBF leads it 7-2. Landry Leffler, top of the key, handoff Jace Duncan. Trying to drive, he'll spin back. Now go back to the left. Shot up, no good, but he is fouled. And number 1, Langstrat, going to pick up this foul. Duncan going to go to the line for 2. Langstrat gets his first. That is the first on EBF. 2 team fouls on the Warriors, 1 on the Rockets. 4:49 to go here, first period. 7-2 EBF. Duncan's free throw is good. Warriors 1-1 from the line. Duncan has all 3. Jace has got the ball in hand, a couple of rhythm dribbles. Second free throw is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Jace Duncan. He's got all 4. It's 7-4 EBF. Inbounds comes to Langstrat. He's going to walk it across the timeline. Center court against the Warriors man-to-man. Goes right to left of the key to number 13. That's Briniger. And whistle stops play. I don't see anybody signaling a foul. Oh, it's calling a kick ball. Back to EBF goes the possession. They get it into Langstrat. Left side now, trying to drive to the baseline. He'll stop and step and try a jumper. Off the rim, no good. Landry Leffler rebound on the weak side for the Warriors. All the way over to Will Coral on the left wing. He thought about stepping into a three. A nice fake all the way to the hoop. Oh, no foul call. A lot of body contact. He gets his own rebound. And that was blocked. And corralled by 3. Holohan. Possession back to EBF. Langstrat, left wing, into Spar on the block against Simmons. A kick across to the corner, a 3 on the way. Short. Rebound Duncan on the weak side. It was missed by Holohan. Duncan all the way down the right side, heading to the hoop. And a blocking foul, shot no good.
Foul call on number 23, Spar.
Foul is on Gavin Spar. His first, team second, 2 team fouls on each team. Jace Duncan with all 4 Warrior points. Back to the line looking for more. Free throw is good. Duncan 3 of 3 for the Warriors from the line. Duncan has 5. It's 7-5 EBF. 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Jace Duncan with the ball once again. Customary 2 rhythm dribbles. Free throw on the way. That's good as well. He's 4 for 4. Duncan has all 6. 7-6 EBF. They've got the ball. Langstrat guarded by Duncan across a screen either way. He'll go to the left. Now back to the top of the key for Spar on the dribble. A fake. Now I tried to hit a cutter underneath, intercepted by Landry Leffler. Turnover EBF. Leffler to the right side. Now he's going to take it and pull up from 10. Short. Rebound to Langstrat underneath. He'll bring it up. To the right side, Holohan. A drive into the paint. Crashes into Millard. Lost it. Gathered in. Missed it from the right side. That rebound is loose. Picked up, it's still loose by Spar. He'll drive the left side and dish underneath. The layup is good from the right side by number 13, Dalton Briniger. Assist Spar. Briniger with 2. It's 9-6. Eddyville up 3. Here's Coral on the right side. A screen either way. Will lost the dribble, picked it up. Back to Leffler, top of the key. Screen left from Millard. He'll come back to the right elbow. Driving down the right side of the lane. It's tipped and stolen by number 13, Briniger. All the way down. Right-handed layup is good. Briniger with 4. It's 11-6 EBF. 2:48 to go. Here comes a timeout from head coach Nathan Shellman. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. Come on back for more first quarter Warrior Boys basketball action. 2:48 to go in the first. Warriors trail at 11-6 right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
Back with you from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Eddyville, Iowa, EBF High School tonight for IHSAA Class 2A Sub-State 5 District 9 first round action. Warriors coming out of a 30-second timeout. Lincoln Bainbridge into the game for Landry Leffler, and he'll throw it into Will Coral. 28 on the shot clock, 2:43 left in the first quarter. Coral to the left elbow, a kick to the corner for Millard, who hasn't attempted a shot. Millard on a drive and a little pull-up left side of the lane, missed it off the side of the backboard. No good, a rebound. Holohan, and he'll bring it up. Across mid-court, guarded by Bainbridge, to the right side for Langstrat. He's on a drive against Duncan, back out. Jace cut him off. Underneath the hoop, shot up from the left side is good. A nice catch and a conversion by Briniger, who has 6. It's 13-6. EBF up 7 here with 2:14 to go in the first. Here comes Coral between the circles, a screen left from Simmons. Briniger slams into him, no call. Coral down the left side of the lane. Layup is good, got to get him going. Will Coral, Warriors leading scorer on the board with his first 2 of the night. It's 13-8. EBF by 5. Langstrat across the timeline left side. A screen right and left from Briniger and Spar. He'll go to the left into the corner for 0 Bechtel. Here's Spar with it down the left side of the lane. Oh, it's tipped and stolen by Coral. Turnover EBF. their fourth. Will Coral all the way down, left-handed layup, finger roll style is good. Coral's got 4. 13-10, EBF up 3 with 1:40 to go here, first period. Langstrad across the timeline left side against Jace Duncan. Down the lane, and the whistle stops play. Fouled on the drive is Langstrad by Jace Duncan. His second. Leffler in for Duncan. Brandon Taylor in for Caden Simmons. Baseline left side for Langstrad. Gets it into Bechtel. Number 24 into the game, Daniel Dix. EBF works it all the way around. Reverse layup underneath by number 1. The Langstrad is good. He has 5. 1:20 to go in the first. It's 15-10. EBF by 5. Leffler to Coral on the right wing. Will will back up and take a 3. That is good. Right of the key. And a technical foul. I don't know if Will was... it's going to be on... a push on Bainbridge after the play. Count the 3 for Coral, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. He's got 7. So Gavin Spar to the free throw line. They had the ball anyway. It's 15-13 EBF, so they'll 2 shots and they'll keep their possession. First free throw in and out by Spar. The technical foul's on Bainbridge. His first, team's 4th in the quarter. Second by Spar is short. He missed them both. 0 for 2 on the technicals by Spar. And EBF will inbound right on the far side over there, just shy of half court. Holohan will trigger it and throw it into Langstrad. Here come the Rockets, leading by 2, 15-13, 1:08 left in the first quarter. Bechtel steps out and gets it top of the key. A cutter across the lane, that's Holohan. Tied up by Millard. Alternating possession goes to the Warriors. That's EBF's 5th turnover of the first quarter. 1:02 remaining, 15-13. EBF, number 2 into the game, Corbin Kirkpatrick. For number 3, Emmett Holohan. Inbounds, Leffler into Will Coral, coming down left of the key, cross over to the free throw line, step back 16-footer, back rim no good, rebound Bechtel. He'll get it to Langstrad. Down the right side for Kirkpatrick, tipped, it's loose. Coral diving for it, gets it. Warriors retrieve it, Taylor over there in the corner, EBF 6th turnover. Brandon Taylor across the timeline right side over to Will Coral, left of the key. 37 seconds to go. Coral on the dribble to the free throw line. A kick to Landry Leffler. Coral will give him a screen. Leffler to the left elbow. Kick out Millard. 3 on the way. Left it short. Rebound Bechtel. Over to Langstrad. 24 seconds left in the quarter. He'll hand it off to number 2, Kirkpatrick. Here comes 24 with a 3 top of the key. Missed it. Rebound Bainbridge. That was Dix on the miss. Brandon Taylor across left side for Will Coral. 9 seconds to go. And a foul as Coral started his drive on number 24, Daniel Dix. His first, team 3rd. 4 on the Warriors with 8.3 remaining. Landry Leffler looking to get it in. Gets it into Will Coral with 8 seconds to go. Warriors got to go. 6, 5, and a blocking foul on number 24, Dix, as Coral wanted to go to his left. Dix gets his second. 4 team fouls on each team now with 4.5 to go in the first period. Warriors down 2, 15-13. Leffler looking, gets it into Brandon Taylor. Over to the right side, Bainbridge will shoot a long 3. And it was halfway down and came out off the right wing. So that is the end of quarter number 1 with our score. The EBF Rockets 15, the Van Buren County Warriors 13. We'll take a 60-second break, do a quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank when we come back. Also start quarter number 2 brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball from EBF tonight. 15-13, Warriors trail by 2 after 1, right here on the Autumnal Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you, the Timber Radio broadcast booth to start quarter number 2, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Number 2, Kirkpatrick gets the inbounds. That's Holohan with it between the circles. EBF with the ball. Spar spins out of a double team down into the lane, throws a wild left-handed shot up that bounces around, falls off the rim, and a loose ball corralled by Kinnick Millard for the Warriors. Over to Will Coral. 7:36 to go. Leffler out of the corner, a 3. Missed it long. Rebound to Millard, and he lost it. Turnover gathered in by Holohan. Down the right side of the lane, all the way to the hoop. Layup is good by number 3, Holohan. He's on the board with 2 points. 17-13. EBF up by 4. 7:17 to go. We're just underway in the second quarter. Coral, a screen left from Leffler. Kick out Brandon Taylor over to Millard. Kinnick on a drive, and he lost it. Turnover Warriors their 4th. Here comes Spar. Into the lane, a kick out. Bechtel, a 3 left corner. That's in and out. Rebound out of bounds. Who's it off of? EBF. It'll go to the Warriors. First quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 2 turnovers for the Warriors. They have 2 in the second to equal that total already. 6 turnovers for EBF in the first quarter. Warriors with 5 rebounds. EBF with 11. Van Buren County was 4 of 4 from the line. EBF was 2 of 4. Inbounds to Will Coral with 6:55 to go here in the second. To the free throw line for Bainbridge. To the right elbow, a drive all the way to the hoop, and he's fouled. As a whistle stops play, that's going to be on number 0, Taryn Bechtel. His first, team first in the quarter. 6:50 remaining in the second.
Bainbridge at the line.
Lincoln Bainbridge to the line to shoot 2. Senior guard, number 4, 5'11". First on the way for Lincoln. It's good. Warriors still perfect from the line. They're 5 for 5. Bainbridge on the board with a point. 17-14, EBF up by 3. They've had the lead pretty much all the way, I think. Bainbridge, the second. Oh, back rimmed it no good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Lincoln. Rebound to Bechtel. Over to Langstrat across left side. Guarded by Bainbridge. Over to Spar. They'll swing it around right side to Holohan to a right elbow jumper for Langstrat is good from 15 feet away. Langstrat has 7. EBF up by 5, 19-14. 6.5 to go in the second. Coral, right side, left side, over to Leffler. EBF and a man-to-man. Now back out high right side to Kinnick Millard against Spar. Out high left side, Bainbridge. He'll cross over against Holohan, kick it out to Landry Leffler. A shot fake and a drive. Kick out Will Coral. 3 on the way, right of the key for Will. Back rim no good. Bainbridge high for the board and a putback. That's a nice play by Lincoln Bainbridge gathering the board. Second chance points for the Warriors. Bainbridge has 3. 19-16. EBF up by 3. Langstrat to Spar. Into the post to Brinegar. Bothered by Millard. Shot up and good from the left post by number 13. Dalton Brinegar, who has 8 first half points. EBF back up by 5. 21-16. 5:50 to go in the second. Between the circles. Leffler over to Coral. Right side. Bainbridge to the top of the key from the left side to the free throw line and a kick to Millard. Need Kinnick's offense to get going. A free throw line jumper for him. Oh, that was halfway down. Came out. Rebound to Langstrat. Austin Langstrat across midcourt. Go to the right for Spar over to Bechtel. Here comes the cutter, Langstrat. Drive down the right side of the lane against Bainbridge, a fall away. Back rim too strong. Rebound, Landry Leffler. Leffler all the way down left side, Will Coral. Now top of the key for Landry Leffler. Right side, Brandon Taylor in the corner to Kinnick Miller. Guarded by Spar. Back to Taylor. Over to the left side, Bainbridge in the corner to Landry Leffler. A shot fake and a give back to Taylor, left wing. 3 on the way for Brandon. Off the rim, no good. Rebound weak side to Gavin Spar. Spar over to Langstrat. across midcourt. 25 on the shot clock. He'll go to Holohan. Guarded by Leffler. Drive off the right wing and cut off. Back to Langstrat underneath the hoop. A kick to the corner. 3 on the way for Bechtel. Short. Rebound Millard. Oh, and it's stolen on the outlet. Turnover Warriors by Langstrat all the way to the hoop. Right-handed layup is good. Langstrat with a heads-up play. A steal of the outlet pass. Put it in for 2. He's got 9. It's 23-16. Leffler a 3 left of the key. Back rim no good. Rebound Bechtel. Warriors down 7 with 4:23 to go here in the second. Langstrat into the low block. Right-handed layup is good by Brinegar. Assist Langstrat. Brinegar has 10. Warriors down at 25-16 by 9. Another quick 30-second timeout from Van Buren County. We'll take a quick break with them and come on back for more second quarter Warrior Boys Tournament basketball action right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back with you here, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Eddyville, Iowa tonight, EBF High School. 4:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Warriors trail at 25-16. Will Coral got the inbound across the timeline to top of the key. A give to Brandon Taylor. Left side, Jace Duncan to the free throw line, all the way down the lane, lost it. Turnover Warriors. Holohan comes out of there with it. All the way down to the right corner. A give to number 21, Fisher, over to Langstrat, and he traveled with it.
Carter Fisher is checked in for the Rockets.
Turnover EBF, their 7th of the night. Bainbridge will inbound to Coral. Over to Duncan off the left wing. Kick in the corner, Bainbridge a 3 on the way. Left it short, a rebound Brinegar for the Rockets. 3:40 to go, second period, 25-16, EBF. Top of the key, Langstrat, left side, Holohan. That's Fisher with it. He'll give it back to Holohan on a drive into the paint down the right side of the lane, missed it, bank shot, got his own rebound, put it back in for 2 in Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont. Starting to create some separation now, they're up 11. Holohan has 4. Coral on the right wing. Triple teamed, gives it to Bainbridge all the way down the lane, little banker, oh, he missed it. Rebound, out of there with it is Langstrat. And Coral going to commit a foul just across the timeline on the left side. Coral's first, team first in the quarter. 1 team foul on each team here. In quarter number 2, 3:07 remaining. 27-16, EBF up by 11. Fisher inbounds. Langstrat to the right elbow for Brinegar. Looking for a back cut, not there. He'll drive and kick. Holohan take it into the paint. He'll put one up from the middle of the paint. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Put it back in from the left side. Offensive rebound and a putback for Emmett Holohan, who has 6. 29-16. Over to the left side from Coral to Duncan. Duncan to the free throw line. Down the lane. Jump stop. Tried to put it up. No good, but he is fouled. 2 shots coming for Jace.
Foul called on number 1,
Langstrat gets his second on the team in the quarter. Jace Duncan to the line for 2 for the Warriors. First on the way is good. Warriors 6 for 7 from the line. Simmons in for Millard. Duncan has 7 to lead the way for Van Buren County. Just 3 players have scored. That one bounced high and came back down through. 2 for 2 on that trip for Jace. He's got 8. Front court. Holohan, a drive off the left side. Missed it too strong. Rebound to Will Coral on the weak side for the Warriors. Looking to cut into a 29-18 deficit. Jace Duncan, a 3 off the right wing. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Brinegar. Here comes number 2, Corbin Kirkpatrick on the left wing, guarded by Bainbridge, trying to hand it off, and a foul out high left side by number 4, Bainbridge. His second, team's second. Subs coming for EBF. Holohan out. 21, Fisher is out. 24, Daniel Dix into the game, and 0, Bechtel back in for EBF. They've got it on the sideline in the front court. Inbound to number 2, Kirkpatrick. Over towards the corner. That's Dix to a cutting Kirkpatrick to the left block. A kick out to Dix, left elbow. Top of the key, Spar. He'll turn back to the right elbow, spin back into the paint against Simmons and throw one up. That comes out, but he's going to earn himself a trip to the line for 2. Foul is on number 12, Caden Simmons. His first, team third. With a minute 59 to go here before the half. Second quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. 29-18 EBF. Free throw good by Spar. EBF 3 of 5 from the line. Gavin Spar has 3, all on free throws. Couple rhythm dribbles for him. Free throw on the way. He left that one short. A rebound and a putback that goes for Brinegar. Second chance opportunity there for EBF, and they convert. He has 12, does Brinegar, 32-18, and an offensive foul, illegal screen against Brandon Taylor. Warrior fans are pretty questionable about that call. So Brandon Taylor, that's the 5th turnover of the quarter for the Warriors, their 7th of the game. Brandon Taylor gets his first. Team 4th. Inbounds in the backcourt, Brinegar to Kirkpatrick. Here come the EBF Rockets, leading at 32-18. Kirkpatrick picked up his dribble right of the key. Now top of the key for Brinegar against Duncan. Crossover back into the lane, put one up, and they're going to call him for traveling. Turnover Rockets. Maybe a makeup call from that offensive foul on Taylor. You see that a lot. 8th turnover of the night for EBF. Bainbridge into Coral. Here come the Warriors. Just over a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Taylor, another screen. Coral to the left elbow, back to Brandon Taylor. Over to the corner for Simmons. Back out high. Top of the key for Coral. A fake and a drive. 17-footer. Air ball. He missed it badly to the left. A rebound to Eddyville. Minute 21 to go. Before the half, 32-18. A 14-point lead for the Rockets. Inbounds comes to Kirkpatrick. Over to the left wing, Spauer to Dix. Still on the left side. Kirkpatrick, left of the key. A fake right, drive and a kick to Dix, and they turn it over. Miscommunication. Turnover Eddyville, their 9th. 3rd in the second quarter. Minute 7 to go in period 2. 32-18. Warriors trail it by 14. Coral across, left side to Brandon Taylor. Now right side to Jace Duncan. Duncan a spin and a little runner, and they're going to call him for a travel. Don't think that was a travel. It was a spin move and a shot. But it's going to go down as a turnover for the Warriors. They're 6th in the quarter, 8th of the game. Under a minute now, remaining before the half, 52 seconds to go. Kirkpatrick to Spauer, driving, a jump stop, and they're going to call a travel on him. That's not a travel either. But turnover EBF. They're 10th. Teams trade turnovers. Warriors with the possession. Will Coral left side. Brandon Taylor, 42 seconds remaining. Coral to the free throw line. A drive into the paint and a runner. Back rimmed it no good. He's going to go to the line for 2. Shooting foul.
Foul on number 2.
Fouls on 2, Kirkpatrick.
At the line.
His first. Team 3rd. 4 team fouls on the Warriors, 3 on EBF. Landry Leffler getting ready to check back into the game. 38.9 to go in the second. Free throw by Taylor is good. Warriors, nice job. Leffler in for Duncan. Nice job from the line tonight so far. Brandon Taylor on the board with a point. The Warriors are 8 for 9 from the line. Taylor's second. That's good as well, helping him try to stay in this one. Taylor, a couple of points, 2 for 2 on that trip. 32-20, a 12-point lead for EBF. 34 seconds to go before the half. Here comes Kirkpatrick. Across, left side to Bechtel. Guarded by Coral. Into a cutting Kirkpatrick. Taking it towards the block against Leffler. Back out Spar, left of the key against Simmons. He'll take it over to the right side. A 3 on the way for Dix. Back rimmed it no good. Brinegar on a board. And a kick into the lane. Oh, a short middle of the lane jumper came up short by number 24, Daniel Dix, on an air ball. Rebound to Van Buren County. Duncan back into the game for Simmons. Offense for defense there, 12 seconds even remaining in period 2, 32-20. EBF with a 12-point lead. Leffler into Coral. Warriors should take the last shot here. Back to Leffler, 8 seconds. Across the timeline right side. Over to Duncan left side. A shot fake. Trying to go to the hoop. A little runner too strong. Rebound loose. Brandon Taylor to Leffler who launches. And it comes up short. So we're through 2 periods of play. We're at the half with the score. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont Rockets 32. They put up 17 in the second quarter. The Van Buren County Warriors 20. Warriors with just 7 points in quarter number 2. That'll take us to the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. For 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends, fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. 3-minute break coming at you to start the halftime show. I'll add up the stats. We'll come back and talk about the first half of action, maybe even have an interview with the girls. Head coach Randy Smith are in action tomorrow up in Regina. So we'll back to do the halftime show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned into Warrior Boys Basketball. They trail at 32-20 here from EBF High School in Eddyville. Tournament action right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most.
Can you hear the commercials?
From our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season,
so you can just
and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors!
3-minute break.
For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we're so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you here, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. It's halftime of the boys varsity game, IHSAA Class 2A, Sub-State 5, District 9, first round action. The Warriors trail the EBF Rockets by a score of 32-20. It's the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. Let's do a quick second quarter recap of the boys' game, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that second quarter, as we tick down to 5 minutes, 40 seconds left on the halftime clock, 6 turnovers for the Warriors, 4 of them for the Rockets. 9 rebounds for Van Buren County in the second quarter, 12 of them for EBF. The Warriors 5 of 6 from the free throw line. EBF was 1 of 2 in that second quarter, and the Rockets outscored the Warriors by 10, 17-7 in the second. Let's do a half a game recap, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Team stats from the first half. I have 8 turnovers for Van Buren County, 10 of them for EBF. EBF winning the battle of the boards 23-14. From the free throw line, Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont at 50%, 3 of 6. The Warriors 90%, 9 of 10, helping them stay close in this one. It was 15-13. Rockets up by 2 after 1 quarter to play. They outscore them by 10 to lead it at 12, 32-20 here at the half. Individual stats and foul trouble from the first half of play. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont 5 in the scoring column, 1 in double figures, led by Dalton Brinegar with 12, Austin Langstrat with 9, Taryn Bechtel has 2, Emmett Holohan with 6, Gavin Spar with 3, their leading scorer. For the Warriors, 4 in the scoring column, nobody in double figures. They are led by Jace Duncan with 8, Will Coral with 7, Lincoln Bainbridge with 3, and Brandon Taylor with 2. That's a look at the first half stats from the boys' tournament varsity game here tonight from EBF. And now I have a very special guest. It is not head coach Randy Smith. He grabbed one of his star young players, Adeline Snogren, and she's here with a big smile on her face to talk to us here at the halftime of the boys' game. Always nice to get one of the players to stop by. So, Adeline, thank you for taking the time to stop by and talk to us here at the halftime show. Okay, you guys got a nice tournament win the other night over Columbus. You had to beat them for the 3rd time on the year. What was the challenge there? Always hard to beat a team 3 times. Was it any harder the 3rd time around, do you think? Especially after you guys found out in that shootout game that you were going to be playing them again. Maybe the game plans kind of went out the door in that second game over at Louisa Muscatine, knowing that you had to play each other again. What was the challenge to beating them 3 times?
Yeah, it was pretty hard, but we watched game film a lot, and then in practice we practiced harder, and winning that game at L&M really built our confidence up to beating them the next time. Yeah,
and you know that Kennedy Webking, she had about 20 points, I think, in that game over at Louisa Muscatine. You guys really did a nice job on her in that 3rd game, limiting her to like only 4 points. Was she somebody that you guys were going to key in on after that second game?
Yeah, she was a really big one that we were trying to not score a lot so that we would definitely win that game for sure.
Yep, so you got a tournament win. Now we go to Regina. Tomorrow night, that'll be a challenge up there. They've got some young, good players, but so do the Warriors. One of them being yourself. You've had a super nice freshman year. It's been really fun to follow you and your teammates all throughout the course of the season, so I just want to congratulate you on that. What do you know about Regina? Watch some game film on them probably a little bit. Head Coach Smith talking to you guys about, maybe what your strategy. You don't have to give away too much, but there's some good young players that they have that are probably, your defense will be keying on.
Yeah, we're going to have to play the best defense we've ever played probably because they have a few really good girls on their team. And it'll be a lot of fun to play against them knowing that they're a hard team, and hopefully we're going to pull out the win against them.
Sure. Now, one thing I've noticed about your game that I wanted to talk to you about, you really like to finish in the paint with your left hand. Now, you're a right-handed shooter. Is that something that you've concentrated on all throughout the course of your, AAU ball or whatever you guys are doing in the off-season? Have you practiced that a lot? You must have, because you're good at it. Being able to finish with either hand, it's really a versatile trait to have when you can get the ball into the lane.
So the first time I ever played for my first travel team, they told us, because nobody could finish with their left hand, so they told us whoever could finish with our left hand in a game gets ice cream. So I always work towards that to hopefully get ice cream.
Well, yeah, who doesn't like ice cream, right? I remember when I was in Little League Baseball, if you hit a home run, even if it wasn't a home run, if you just made it all the way around the bases on the same hit, you got a double scoop instead of a single. So who doesn't like ice cream? But so Adeline, you've been just a pleasure to watch. Enjoy watching you play, you and your teammates. I assume that I know you've been a big help to Sophia and Marley helping out with the ball handling duties. They've had to handle it so much in past years, but I'm sure that was a nice kind of a break for them to see you come in and as a freshman and be able to handle the ball, help them beat the pressure, and that's one of the main things that I contribute to you guys with your 15 wins this season. All right, we are ticking down to under a minute. We will be there to cover you guys tomorrow night, so thank you for stopping by at the halftime show, and best of luck tomorrow. We'll be rooting you guys on from up there at Regina.
All right, thank you.
Yep, no problem. That's Adeline Snowgren, one of the star young players for the Warrior girls basketball team. We'll be covering them tomorrow night up in Regina. We're under a minute. We got time for a 30-second break. We'll come back and start the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Jace Duncan, a kick out Will Coral, a three on the way left side, and the Warriors open the third quarter with a three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. That's the second three-pointer of the night for the Warriors. Coral has 10. Warriors cut it to 9, 32-23. EBF with the lead in the ball. Langstrad over to Bechtel on the left side. That pass is stolen, intended for Brinegar by Jace Duncan. Turnover. Duncan all the way down, and right-handed layup crawls over the rim. Warriors on a 5-0 run to start the third quarter. Duncan has 10. It's 32-25. Van Buren County back to within 7. 7:15 to go to the right side for Spar. We're in the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. A skip pass over to Langstrad in the block to Brinegar. Reverse right-handed layup, and he spun it home. It's a nice move by Brinegar. He has 14 to lead the way, 34-25. EBF. Leffler, right wing with it. A screen left from Simmons. He'll go that way into the paint, and a kick left side for Millard, who needs to get his offense going. A jump stop. He'll throw one up, but was blocked and recovered by Spar. Over to Langstrad, left side. 30 on the shot clock. A drive to the free throw line, into the paint. He crashes into Caden Simmons, who took a charge. Turnover, EBF. Simmons takes a charge, and that foul is on number 1, Langstrad. That's his third. Something to watch there. He's their leader, appears to be, their point guard. From play in the first half, he kind of ran things for him. First on the team. Coral across the timeline, left side. Leffler, a crossover on Bechtel. Pull up from 15. Short. Rebound loose. All the way over to the corner. Simmons tried to save it, but he couldn't. 34-25, a 9-point lead for the Rockets with 6:28 to go here, third quarter. Inbounds, Holohan to Langstrad. That was really a nice interview with Adeline Snowgren. She did a nice job on that to half. Eddyville works it in. It's kicked on a pass from Brinegar to Holohan. It'll stay with EBF on the baseline right side. Holohan will trigger. Kirkpatrick coming in for Langstrad with those 3 fouls. Box set for EBF. Holohan on the baseline gets it out. Kirkpatrick a 3, right wing for EBF. Short. Rebound, Holohan on the baseline. His shot is blocked. Gets it back. Put it up and a foul. Fouls on number 1, Will Coral. His second, team first. Holohan to the line for 2. First is good. EBF 4-7 from the free throw line. Holohan has 7 points on the night. Looking for 8. That one short. Rebound, Kinnick Millard. 1 of 2 on that trip for Holohan. Down the left side. Pass gets to Will Coral. Almost stolen. He'll lob it into the post for Simmons. It's loose. Simmons gathers it in after it was tipped away by Brinegar, and they're going to call a jump. Alternating possession to EBF. Turnover Warriors, their 9th of the night. 6:01 to go. Third quarter, 35-25. The Rockets up by 10. Holohan into Kirkpatrick. Across the timeline, center court. A little bit towards the left now, guarded by Landry Leffler. Warriors look like they're in a 2-3. Into Bechtel, they're going to call 3 seconds on Brinegar or Bechtel. Either one. It's a turnover at Rockets. They're 13th. Looked like the Warriors went to a 2-3 zone there. They will check it next time down for EBF. Inbound Simmons to Coral. 5:47 to go in the third. 10-point lead for EBF, 35-25. Duncan a drive off the right side. All the way to the hoop, crashes into Holohan. No call, he missed it. Duncan gets it back, and he'll kick it out to Will Coral. Top of the key, Now right of the key, a screen left from Leffler. He'll go to the right, though, to the elbow. Jump stop into the paint. Left-handed layup is good. A nice move by Will Coral, taking it all the way to the hoop and finishing on the left side. He's got 12. Whistle stops play. Something wrong with the shot clock. It reset after the inbounds. It should be at 33. Well, they left it at 35. Yeah, not sure what's going on there, but Kirkpatrick across left side, Holohan. Top of the key, Spar. Drive to the left elbow and a kick to Holohan. In the corner, won't take the three, guarded by Coral. Looks like a 2-3 zone from the Warriors. Comes a pass for Spar. Now a skip all the way over to Kirkpatrick, a three on the way. That's good off the right wing for number 2, Corbin Kirkpatrick. He's on the board. He's got 3. 38-27, 11-point lead for the Rockets. Will Coral across the timeline against Brinegar. Gives it to the left. That's Duncan. A screen from Simmons. He'll go to the left away from it, all the way to the hoop, and underneath layup is no good, but Holohan commits a foul. Duncan to the line for 2.
Foul called on number 3, Holohan.
Holohan his first. Second on the team in the quarter. The Warriors with 1 team foul. 4:49 to go in the third. 38-27, Rockets with the lead here from Eddyville, IHSAA Class 2A Sub-State 5. District 9 first round. Duncan misses the first. Warriors only their second miss from the line tonight. They're 9 of 11. 0 of 1 in the third quarter. Duncan will have a second. Jace, a couple of rhythm dribbles, and that free throw is missed as well. The rebound is loose and gathered in by Brinegar. Kirkpatrick across the left side. Gives it to Spar on the left wing, driving towards the baseline. He'll kick it into Holohan, middle of the lane. A short little push shot is good for number 3, Holohan. He's got 9. It's a 13-point lead, 40-27 for EBF. Coral dancing with it. Top of the key to the free throw line. He'll spin against Brinegar, gets it tipped. Back to Duncan. Left side, underneath baseline, Millard. Millard driving into the lane. He'll put one up in the middle of the paint. It's no good. And the rebound is off of Van Buren County. No foul called. 4:10 remaining. Ball back to the Rockets. We're in the third quarter, 40-27. To the free throw line, Kirkpatrick to Brinegar. He traveled with it, starting a drive down the middle of the paint. Turnover Rockets, their 4th of the quarter, 14th of the game. Sub Langstrat coming in for Brinegar. 4:02 remaining here in the third period. EBF leads it by 13, 40-27. Simmons into Coral. Neither team with any pressing tonight. Coral across the timeline, left side, Leffler. Warriors need somebody to get hot from the outside. Duncan between the circles. EBF and a man-to-man. Millard pops out left side and gets it against Langstrat. Driving to the right elbow. Down the lane, a kick out Leffler. See if he can get hot. 3 on the way. Back rimmed it, no good. A rebound, Langstrat. Across the timeline, right side to Kirkpatrick. He fumbles it and gathers it in over in the corner. Pass tip. Spar gets it back. Duncan tips it from behind, and Jace gets the steal. Turnover EBF. They're 15th. Over to Will Coral across the timeline to the right wing. A drive into the paint all the way to the hoop. Left-handed layup. Comes out on him. Rebound. Holohan. That one was halfway down. A nice move by Coral. Just couldn't finish. 3:16 to go here in the third. 40-27 EBF. 13-point lead for the Rockets. Langstrat left side, Holohan. Spar steps out left of the key and gets it in the corner. Bechtel back to Holohan on the left wing. Back to Spar, driving down the left side of the lane. He'll put one up and back rim, and it bounced around and fell through for number 23, Gavin Spar. Leading scorer, he's got 5 on the night for EBF. They're up by 15, 42-27, 2:53 to go in the third. Leffler, top of the key, right side, Will Coral. Leffler gives him a screen and goes to the corner, kind of a ghost screen. Coral, free throw line, over to the left side, Simmons. Back to Will, left of the key against Spar. Coral looking to take him on a drive left side of the lane. He'll step back and shoot a fadeaway. That is good. A nice looking 15-foot fadeaway by Will Coral, and a timeout coming by head coach Nathan Shellman. That is a full timeout. The Warriors with 2 left. Coral with 14 on the night to lead Van Buren County. It's 2:36 to go in the third quarter, 44-27. EBF with a, 17-point lead. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more third quarter Warrior Boys basketball action, tournament style, right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Eddyville, Iowa, EBF High School. Houlihan into Langstrat. 2:34 to go. Back to live action. We are in the third quarter. Rockets lead at 42-29. They were a little late getting that point up there. They're up by 13. On the baseline to Bechtel, right side over to Houlihan. Kind of a little lob pass. He caught it and put it in one motion. Houlihan has 11. EBF back up by 15, 44-29. Coral a screen right from Taylor. He'll take it to the right wing and drive all the way to the hoop. Shot blocked by Houlihan out of bounds to the Warriors. That was a nice defensive play by Emmett Houlihan. Baseline right side for Coral. He'll trigger it, gets it into Millard, right of the key, left of the key for Duncan. Over to Leffler on the left side. Coral coming through a double screen, catches it. Top of the key to the left elbow, a hesitation on a drive and a kick to Millard. Kinnick needs to see one go through the hoop, and that one, almost in and out. Rebound to Langstrat. All the way down, a dish to the left side, Houlihan. Short banker came out on him, rebound Jace Duncan. Duncan across the timeline left side for the Warriors. A minute 50 to go in the third. Warriors got to get something going. They're down by 15, 44-29. Duncan a drive and a kick to Brandon Taylor. Dancing with it, back to the Duncan, corner 3. Side pocket is good. Out of the corner for Jace Duncan. He has 13 on the night, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. 44-32, a 12-point game. Minute and a half to go. Pass to Spauer, almost stolen. He gets it to Houlihan. It was tipped and now stolen by Coral. Turnover EBF, they're 6th of the quarter, 16th of the game. All the way over to Duncan, a 3 right side for Jace. Can he get hot? It's spun out on him. Rebound Brandon Taylor. His baseline jumper is good. Brandon Taylor has 4. And the Warriors back to within 10 and a minute 10 to go. Timeout coming from EBF. I believe it's a 30-second timeout there first. They have 4 remaining. So a minute 10 to go here in the third. Warriors cut it to 10, 44-34 EBF. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back for the finish of the third quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning-Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back with you from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Minute 10 to go in the third quarter. 30-second timeout from EBF. Inbounds Brinegar to Langstrat. Left side Bechtel. Warriors cut it to 10. They trail at 44-34. Spar stepped out to get it. Left side Bechtel. Pass almost intercepted by Taylor to Houlihan. Back to Bechtel underneath Brinegar against... and Brinegar charges into Landry Leffler. Leffler draws a charge underneath on the left post. Turnover. Rockets are 7th of the quarter, 17th of the game. Brinegar gets his first, team's third in the quarter. 1 team foul only for the Warriors. Under a minute now to go in the third, 53 seconds. All the way down to Duncan from Coral, left side. He'll drive the baseline. Jace all the way to the hoop. The right-handed layup is good from the left side. Duncan's offense coming to life. He's got 15. Warriors back to within 8 at 44-36 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Langstrat, right side. Houlihan. Warriors in that 2-3 zone. Spar with it, taking it to the left over in the corner, and he rocketed a pass past Langstrat off the wall over there. Turnover, Rockets. They're 8th of the quarter, 18th of the game. 32.9 to go. Warriors can cut into this 8-point lead. Leffler into Coral, down the right side to Taylor. A baseline drive and a pull-up for Brandon is good from 15. On the right baseline, Brandon Taylor was 6. Warriors back to within 6 at 44-38. 20 seconds to go in the third. That 2-3 zone doing him so good. Langstrat right side to Houlihan. 15 seconds to go into the post to Bechtel. He's double teamed. And a ticky-tack foul. Oh, man. I don't know about that one. Fouls on number 5. Landry Leffler, his second, team's second only. 13.8 to go in the third. Baseline right side for Holohan. The Rockets in a box set. Warriors look like they're going to zone it up. Holohan triggers it in out right of the key for Langstrat, guarded by Duncan. 10 seconds to go. He'll pull up and take a three top of the key. And that's a big shot. It goes for Langstrat. He's got 12. First points of the second half, 47-38. Coral a three. Banked it in from the between the circles as time expired, and the Warriors answer back. Three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Coral has 17 to lead the way, and it's a 6-point game after 3 quarters of play. The EBF Rockets 47, the Van Buren County Warriors 41. In that third quarter, 15 points for EBF, 21 for Van Buren County. Let's take a 30-second break, and then we'll come back to start the fourth quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. We'll do a quarter recap when we come back also for the third quarter, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Tournament Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
All right, back with you at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Let's do a quick third quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Only 1 turnover for the Warriors in the third quarter, 8 of them for EBF. Let the Warriors get back into the game. 5 rebounds for the Warriors, 9 of them for the Rockets in the third quarter. Warriors 0-2 from the line, 1-2 for the Rockets. Warriors with the ball going right to left as we see it to start the fourth quarter. Coral, a handoff to Millard. He'll give it to Leffler right of the key. Back to Jace Duncan, out high right side. Duncan on a bounce and a kick. Leffler a three. It is good from the right side by Landry Leffler, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. First points of the night by Leffler, and the Warriors have cut it to 3, 47-44. Bechtel in the front court, left side. A long skip to Langstrat. He'll try a three from the right side. Came up short, rebound loose. Grabbed by Kinnick Millard, and the Warriors have some momentum. Will Coral across the timeline. Center court to the top of the key, right side, Kinnick Millard. Thought about a three. He's on a drive. Lost it, driving into the lane. It's loose. And a jump. And on the alternating, it'll go to the Rockets. That'll be a turnover for the Warriors, their 10th of the night. Swings the arrow back to the Warriors, though, with 7:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 47-44. EBF up by 3. Holohan inbounds Langstrat. Across the timeline, back to Holohan left side. The Warriors still in that 2-3 zone. Holohan bothered by Brendan Taylor. Looking for help, and they call a 5-second call. EBF with another turnover. They're 19th of the night. The Warriors with just 10. Helping Van Buren County get back into this one. The free throw line also. EBF 4 of 8. The Warriors 9 of 11. 7:04 to go. Back to live action in the fourth. Will Coral on the dribble between the circles. Now towards the left side. Coral going to drive around Brinegar all the way to the hoop. Left-handed layup is good. He's got 19, and the Warriors within 1 with 6:50 to go in the fourth, 47-46. Langstrat, pass tipped by Duncan. Can he save it? He cannot. Good D by Jace, intended for Holohan on the right side. Number 21, Carter Fisher in for Gavin Spar. Sideline inbounds in the front court for Holohan. He goes into the back court for Langstrat. 27 on the shot clock. 6:42 in the fourth quarter. Back to Holohan. Looking in the post. Not there. Here comes Fisher. Came to get it on the baseline to Brinegar. Taking it. He'll step through. Right-handed layup is good. Brinegar with 16. 49-46. Eddyville up 3. Duncan a 3 left side. That's money. That ties the game. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Duncan with 18. We're tied at 49. Pass tipped by Langstrat. Bechtel tips it out to Holohan. Back to Langstrat on the right wing, to Bechtel on the right baseline. Take it into the lane and a kick. Fisher, left-handed 3 left of the key. We tried to bank it. I didn't try, but that's the way it went. Rebounded by Brandon Taylor, and the Warriors have a chance to take the lead with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Coral, left side, Duncan against Holohan on a drive. And a foul, or did he lose it? They're going to call a foul on EBF. On number 13, Brinegar. His second. Team first in the quarter. Gavin Spar coming back in for Bechtel. 5:54 to go. Tied at 49. The Warriors have done a good job trailing it by 15 or 17 maybe at one point. Inbounds to Millard. His shot was blocked, and it landed on the end line off of EBF. Possession stays with the Warriors. Miller got the inbound from Leffler. They'll try it again. The Warriors in a box set. Left side of the hoop, baseline for Leffler. Gets it into Duncan. Duncan's hot on a drive. Put it up. Oh, and they're going to call a jump as he tried to go up with it. Dual possession. And it'll stay with the Warriors on the alternating. 5:48 to go in the fourth. We're tied at 49. Baseline left side for Will Coral. This is IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5 District 9 first round action. Coral looking underneath Millard. Shot up by Kinnick. He's on the board. Finally, right-handed layup is good. Millard has 2 and the Warriors lead by 2, 51-49. And we've got almost a steal, but we've got a timeout. Full timeout from the Rockets. They have 3 remaining. 5:37 to go in the fourth. 51-49. Warriors will come back to take a 2-point lead. We'll take a 60-second break. Back with more fourth quarter action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Bechtel into Langstrat, back to Bechtel. Here comes Spar with it at the left elbow. Back to Bechtel, won't take the 3. Warriors in a zone, into Gavin Spar underneath Brinegar. Blocked from behind, no, he finishes from down low on the left side. Brinegar with another 2. He's got 18 to lead EBF. We're tied at 51, 5:20 to go in the fourth. Duncan will take it to the left wing. Man-to-man, all the way to the hooper. Jasons gets blocked, saved, thrown off. A nice save by Duncan. He threw it off of Holohan to save possession for the Warriors. Baseline left side. Landry Leffler will throw it in. Looks like a 2-3 from EBF. Player strung out across the free throw line extended. Leffler into Coral. 3-pointer on the way, left side for Will. Back rimmed it, no good. Long rebound out to Brandon Taylor. Over to Duncan. A 3 on the way, right of the key. That's a back rim, no good. And a rebound by Holohan. First rebound for EBF in the quarter. Over to Langstrat across, right side. We're tied at 51, 4:55 to go. Holohan into the lane for Brinegar underneath Spar. His shot, we're going to call a foul. Looked like good D by the Warriors. Spar going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on number 1, Will Coral, his 3rd. 1 team foul on each team here in the fourth quarter. 4:50 remaining. We're tied at 51. Spar to the line. Free throw short for the lefty. EBF 4-9 from the line tonight. Spar, their leading scorer, has only 5. He came in averaging about 12. Spar, the lefty, a second. That one comes up short. Rebound to Will Coral. 0 for 2 on that trip for Spar. Warriors with a chance to take the lead. Tied at 51, 4:44 to go. EBF in a zone now to the right side for Brandon Taylor. He'll dribble out of it. It's tipped, and they're going to call a foul on number 1, Langstrat, his 4th. Kirkpatrick going to come in for Langstrat with 4 fouls. Sideline inbounds in their front court for Van Buren County. Coral will throw it in. Gets it into Brandon Taylor, back to Will Coral. 2-3 zone from EBF. Coral guarded by Brinegar. Back to Taylor, right side now, left of the key for Leffler. Over to Coral on the right side. He'll drive the baseline all the way to the hoop. Shot no good, no foul. Rebound, Holohan. Millard with a foul in the backcourt. Trying to create a jump. Kinnick Millard, just his first. Second on the team. 2 team fouls on each team here in quarter number 4. Spar into Holohan to Kirkpatrick. 4:18 remaining in the fourth. We're tied at 51. A good comeback by the Warriors to tie it. Over to Bechtel, left side, baseline, Brinegar. He'll step through and put one up. Off the rim, no good. From the paint, Duncan with a board pushed by Brinegar. Let's see. That's Dalton Brinegar, his third, team's third. Possession back to the Warriors. Millard into Coral. Here we go. Coral going to walk it up against the 2-3 zone from the Rockets. Right side, Leffler against Brinegar. Landry in the corner to Coral. Oh, pass intended for Millard, tipped and stolen. Turnover Warriors, their 11th. Here comes Spar. Down the left side of the lane, that's tipped. Coral tips it out, but Kirkpatrick gets it. No turnover. Back to Spar, left of the key. Warriors in a 2-3 as well. Back to the left side, Kirkpatrick a 3. Short, weak side rebound, Landry Leffler for the Warriors. Game hanging in the balance. 3:34 to go. Warriors a chance to take the lead. Right side against the 2-3. Duncan, a skip to Leffler. He'll try a 3 left side. That one around and out. Rebound to Brinegar. He'll work the ball over to Kirkpatrick and he'll walk it up. Warriors stay in that 2-3 zone. 27 on the shot clock. Left side for Bechtel. He won't take the 3. Looking for help to the elbow. Spar, a drive and a fall away 15-footer that goes against Will Coral. Kind of an unorthodox shot that falls for Gavin Spar. He's got 7. 53-51 Eddyville. Coral to the front court. Left side, Brandon Taylor. Still the zone from the Rockets. Taylor dribble inside the arc and pull up from 15. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Bechtel. Not sure that's the shot head coach Nathan Shellman wanted. Holohan on a drive and a kick to Spar. He's dancing with it to the free throw line. Back to Holohan, a 3, a little bit left of the key. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound. Duncan, a good block out on Brinegar. It goes to the Warriors. Here comes a full timeout as Langstrat back into the game for Kirkpatrick. Full timeout for Van Buren County. They have 1 remaining. So let's take a 30-second break with 2:38 remaining in the fourth. 53-51 EBF with the lead. Back with you in 30 right here for more Warrior Boys Basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
Back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Eddyville, Iowa, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont High School. Full timeout from the Warriors. I've got them with 1 left, I think, and 3 remaining for EBF. 2:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Warriors have the ball in the backcourt, Leffler into Coral, and here we go. Should be a good finish to this one. 1-2-2 zone now. Coral to Taylor, over to Duncan, the left side. Millard on the baseline. Kinnick, a drive around. Oh, they're going to call an offensive hooking foul on Millard around Spar. Boy, I don't know about that one. Geez, the Van Buren County Warrior fans have a right to be upset. I'm not sure about that. Millard gets his second, 3rd on the team. Each team with 3 team fouls. Langstrat to the right side for Holohan. That pass stolen by Duncan, picked right out of the air. Turnover, 20th of the night. Duncan to the left side, Leffler in the corner. Taylor, a 3 for Brandon. That's good! Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Brandon Taylor. He has 9. Warriors up 1, 54-53. Langstrat, top of the key, left side, Bechtel underneath Brinegar. Warriors have had trouble. He misses, gets his own rebound, and fouled on the putback. Let's get the foul for the Warriors. It's on Jace Duncan, his 3rd, team's 4th. 3 team fouls on Eddyville. Minute 52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Number 13, Brinegar to the line after getting his own miss back and getting fouled on the putback attempt. Free throw, no good. 0 for 3 in the quarter is Eddyville. They're just 4 of 11 for the game. Warriors have not shot a free throw in the fourth quarter. They're 9 of 11 for the game. Brinegar missed them both. Rebound, Millard fighting for it. They're going to call a foul or a jump. It's a foul on Bechtel. His 2nd, team 4th. 4 team fouls now on each team. 30-second timeout from Eddyville. They have 2 remaining. 1:50 to go in the fourth. Warriors up by 1, 54-53. We'll take a 30-second break and be back for the finish. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
Alrighty, we are back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Eddyville, Iowa, EBF High School. And a little bit of a drink spilled there during the timeout. They're doing some cleanup before we get rolling here again in the fourth quarter with 1:50 remaining. Will Coral, Jace Duncan, Brandon Taylor have carried the offensive load here tonight for the Warriors. They were down by 15 or 17 in the second quarter, I believe. Cut it to 12 at the half, outscored them by 6 in the third to cut it to 6 points, caught them and have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Still cleaning up some wetness on the floor, just in front of the scorer's table there. It's the Warriors' ball. Here comes 1-2-2 pressure. While it looks like 1-2-2, we'll see if it's man pressure as soon as we get going here, or if it's a 1-2-2 trap. Will Coral going to throw it in, baseline left side. 54-53, Warriors up 1. Looks like they've got everything cleaned up. Ball's in Coral's hands. He's looking, gets it into Jace Duncan. Easily across the timeline, right side. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Duncan around his defender all the way to the hoop. Layup. Oh, and he missed it. Missed an easy one. Rebound to Langstrat. Oh, man, that was a big miss. Lots of time left, though. Langstrat left side. Holohan. Warriors stay in that 2-3. Here comes Spar. Left elbow and a kick out. Bechtel 3 on the way for the Rockets. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound in the lane to Langstrat. It's loose. Brinegar and Leffler fighting for it. Brinegar grabs it. And it looks like a full timeout by EBF saves the possession. They've got 1 remaining. Minute 18 left in the fourth. 54-53 Warriors. EBF with the ball. Let's take a 30-second break. Back with more fourth quarter Warrior Boys basketball action right here in the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Box set for EBF. Langstrat into Holohan in the corner. Back out to Brinegar. Back to Langstrat. A 3 on the way from the right side. Off the rim, no good. Duncan high for the rebound for the Warriors. Each team with 1 timeout left. A minute 8 to go. Will Coral to the front court over to Jace Duncan. 26 on the shot clock, a 2-3 zone. Duncan will hand off to Will Coral between the circles. Big possession here for Van Buren County. Oh, it's tipped by Brinegar. Coral gets it back. Oh, and a timeout. Nathan Schellman going to save the possession for the Warriors. They use their last timeout. So 53.3 remaining in the fourth quarter. 54-53 Warriors. Take a 30-second break. Come on back for the exciting finish. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, the Warriors used their last timeout to save that possession. I think EBF has one timeout left, according to my stats. So it'll be a sideline inbounds in the front court for Will Coral. 53.3 to go. Coral looking, gets it into Kinnick Millard. Between the circles for Millard. Going to the right, back to Duncan. 10 on the shot clock. Duncan on a drive and a little floater. They're going to call an offensive foul for him, on him, and a drive. The shot did not go. Duncan gets a charge, his fourth. Turnover Warriors, their third of the fourth quarter, 12th of the game. Got to play some defense now. 45.5 remaining, ball to the Rockets. Warriors lead it by 1, 54-53. Holohan into Langstrat, and here we go. The Warriors in a 2-3 zone. Across the timeline, center court is Langstrat. He'll go to Bechtel on the left side. Into the elbow, that's Spar. Top of the key, Holohan free throw line. Back to Spar. Inside the arc to Bechtel on a drive and a spin back towards the baseline. All the way to the hoop in the corner. Langstrat, a three, that's good. Out of the corner for Langstrat. He's got 15, 56, 54, 15 seconds. Coral on a drive down the lane. Little banker is good and one. Will Coral put it in, it counts, and he'll have a free throw with 13.3 to go, and we are tied at 56. The foul on Gavin Spar, his second. Each team with 5, so everybody in the penalty, both teams into the bonus. Sonia, if you want to put that up there, each team in the bonus. 13.3 to go. Big free throw here for Will Coral. Free throw on the way. Oh, it's no good. Rebound, Holohan to Langstrat. All the way left side, Bechtel underneath Briniger. Oh, he blew the short one. And a whistle stops play. Fouls on number 20, Brandon Taylor, with a block, his second. Both teams into the bonus now. Briniger going to go to the line. He blew the short one, got his rebound back, and was fouled by Taylor. 2 shots coming for Briniger. No timeouts for the Warriors with 5.7 remaining. Briniger's free throw is good. EBF 1 of 5 from the line in the quarter. Let's see. Briniger having a big night. He's got 19. Second free throw coming with 5.7 remaining. That one bounces around and falls through. 2 for 2 on that trip. He's got 20. Warriors down 2, 58-56. Millard looking to inbound. Gets it into Coral with 5, 4. Will struggling with the dribble. Throws it down. It's tipped and stolen, and the Warriors do not get a shot off and lose it by 2, 58-56 from Eddyville, Iowa tonight. And EBF High School, what a heartbreaker to lose for the Warrior Boys in tournament basketball action. In that fourth quarter, 11 points for the Rockets. The Warriors with 15. They trailed it by 6 after 3. Outscored them by 4. That wasn't enough as they fall by 2. 58-56. That'll take us to the post-game show. Brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. We'll take a 3-minute break because I need a chance to add up some statistics. We'll come back and do the post-game show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. After that, Warriors lose it by 2, 58-56 to the EBF Rockets in IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5, District 9, first round action. Back with you for the post-game show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth for the Warrior Boys edition of the post-game show. Brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, and now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. We can do a fourth quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that fourth quarter, 4 turnovers for the Warriors, 2 of them for the Rockets, 10 rebounds in the fourth quarter for the Warriors, 8 of them for EBF. Van Buren County 0 of 1 from the line in the fourth quarter. The Rockets were 2 of 6. And the Warriors, I should say, outscore EBF by 4, 15-11 in that fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough. And Van Buren County loses it by 2 tonight to EBF 58-56. We can do a game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Team stats from the game. Let's start with the scoring first. The team scoring. It was 15-13. EBF with a 2-point lead after 1 quarter of play. They outscored the Warriors by 10, 17-7 in the second quarter to lead it by 12, 32-20 at the half. And the Warriors found themselves down, I believe, by 15 or 17 there in the first half of play. But Van Buren County started their turnaround in the third quarter, outscoring EBF by 6, 21-15, to cut that lead to 6 points, 47-41 after 3 quarters of play. They even caught them and took the lead in the fourth quarter, but couldn't hold on to it. Van Buren County still outscored them by 4, 15-11 in the fourth, but just wasn't quite enough to overcome that 6-point deficit after 3, and they lose it 58-56. All right, individually. For EBF, 6 players in the scoring column, 3 of them in double figures. They were led by Dalton Briniger with 20 points. Austin Langstrad had 15. Emmett Houlihan with 11. Taryn Bechtel had 2. Corbin Kirkpatrick with 3. Gavin Spar with 7. Warriors did a good job on him. He was their leading scorer, averaging about 12 a game coming in. He only had 7. on the night. For Van Buren County, 6 in the scoring column, 2 of them in double figures. They were led by junior Will Coral with 21 points on the night. Jace Duncan had 18. Brandon Taylor with 9 points, 9 big points off the bench for Brandon Taylor. Lincoln Bainbridge with 3, Landry Leffler with 3, and Kinnick Millard with just 2. I would say that Warriors, they found themselves down early in the first half. A good job to fight back and take the lead. Just couldn't hold on. They did a good job from the free throw line, and we'll take a look at those the team stats as well with turnovers, rebounds, and free throws here in a second. But I'm going to give player of the game honors. I'll give it to Will Coral, Jace Duncan, Brandon Taylor. Let's split it by 3. They really carried the scoring load tonight with 21, 18, and 9 points respectively. Player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. What didn't help the Warriors tonight was that Landry Leffler with just 3 and Kinnick Millard with just 2. They've been some of the leaders as far as scoring for the Warriors all season long. Millard coming in averaging 10.5, and Landry Leffler right around just underneath 10 points a game. They only get 5 combined, so that didn't help the Warriors' cause out at all tonight. Team stats, some more of them. Turnover-wise, 13 of them for the Warriors, 20 turnovers for EBF, but it helped the Warriors some, but it just wasn't enough to get them over that hump, with EBF having 7 more turnovers than Van Buren County. The battle of the rebounds won by EBF 40-29. From the free throw line, Van Buren County did a nice job there, keeping him, helped him keep him in the game and even take the lead in the fourth quarter. They were 9 of 12, 75%. EBF 6 of 14. They were right at 43%. So that's a look at the team stats in the game recap brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug here in the Warrior Boys edition of the postgame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. We'll take one more 30-second break. Come on back and wrap this broadcast up. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
All right, we're back with you to wrap this broadcast up one final time from the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth in Eddyville, Iowa. EBF High School here this evening, where in an IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5 District 9 first round game, the EBF Rockets get a 2-point win, 58-56 over the Van Buren County Warriors. I had 3 players of the game. They split it 3 ways. Will Coral, Jace Duncan, Brandon Taylor off the bench. All 3 of those equally important, carrying the scoring load tonight with 21, 18, and 9 points, respectively. It's the Warrior edition of the postgame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. So after tonight's action, EBF improves to 8-14 on the year, 5-6 at home. They will advance Thursday night of this week, February 19th, a Class 2A Substate 5 District 9 semifinal. They'll go to Regina, where we're going to be tomorrow night with the girls, a 7 p.m. tip-off there for the boys. The Warrior Boys season ends 6-17 on the year, 4-10 on the road. Warrior Boys will be off for a while now. Back in action next November or early December, and we will be there to cover it for you when the Warrior Boys basketball team returns to the court. Big thanks for Nathan Chelman with his time for his interviews throughout the course of the season. And congratulations to all of the players, even though the record in the wins might not have been where they wanted it. 6-17 on the year, still lots of effort and time go into a season from the coaches and the players. So just wanted to congratulate them on all of that stuff. All right, as we start to wrap things up here, I'd like to thank board operator Connor Davis for hanging with us tonight back at the station inside the studio in Ottumwa, doing a great job pressing all the right buttons, making all the right moves to make this thing run smoothly for everybody. I'd like to thank all of our listeners and viewers, as I always do here in the Warrior Boys edition of the postgame show. A couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you chose one of those 2 ways to make this broadcast part of your evening on February 16th, 2026, hey, a big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without the wonderful audience that you are. If you have us tuned in listening to the post-game show, got in your car and are on the way home, please. Well, first of all, thanks for tuning in, but make sure you please drive safely. Sonia and I, we will do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors here for the Warrior Boys basketball season, as I always do in the Warrior Boys edition of the post-game show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. I'll run through them for you one more time. The Van Buren County Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smithburg Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, the Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto-Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you are a local consumer in the Keosauqua or Van Buren County area and you're in need of some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They are a huge part of why these broadcasts can be brought to you and heard on the radio at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Atemo Radio YouTube channel. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports, but you would like to be, something that interests you, get a hold of Margie at AtemoRadio.com. She'd be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising, feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at AtemoRadio.com. The final, one more time for you tonight in an IHSAA Class 2A Substate 5 District 9 first-round game. The EBF Rockets get a 2-point win over the Van Buren County Warriors, 58-56. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. We'll be with the Warrior Girls. They got a tournament win on Valentine's Day over the Columbus Wildcats at home, so they earned the right to take a trip up to Regina Catholic High School up there in Iowa City for a 7 p.m. tip-off tomorrow. The Warriors will be on the road for a district quarterfinal, I believe that is. We'll check more on that during tomorrow night's broadcast, but they're going to be up there in Iowa City at Regina Catholic to take on the Regals. 6:40 p.m. pregame show, 7 p.m. tip there for the Warrior Girls, and we'll be there to cover it for you. So that'll be our next broadcast. The Warrior Girls win, they will advance. If they lose, the season will be over for them, just like it is for the Warrior Boys here tonight. So the Warrior basketball teams have one more loss to play with. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Connor Davis, board operator, back at the studio in Ottumwa tonight. My camera operator and on-site producer, Miss Sonia Love-Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and we'll all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Monday evening and say so long to you from EBF High School here in Eddyville, Iowa, where, once again, the EBF Rockets, a 58-56 2-point win over the Van Buren County Warriors tonight. Warriors did a good job to come back, take the lead in the fourth quarter, just couldn't quite hold on to it. So the Warriors fall by 2 to EBF in boys IHSAA tournament action. We'll talk to you next tomorrow night from Regina High School for Warrior Girls tournament basketball action. Like I said, 6:40, about 6:35, 6:40 pregame show time, 7 p.m. tip-off. The Warrior Girls going to be on the road to take on the Regina Catholic Regals. Until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball. We were on the air tonight at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Atemo Radio YouTube channel. From EBF High School here in Eddyville, Iowa. Good night.